Hi there, I have been away for a while. I've been about 2 months off YouTube and I apologise for that. I've been away and I've been away for a number of different reasons. One reason, I was in England for a 10-day visit. I'll maybe talk about that another time. I came back from England, fell ill with a cold, which didn't help things. The other reason that I've been absent is that I have a new space to work in, and that's where I'm talking to you from now. It's an artist's studio, or it was an artist's studio, and maybe it will be an artist's studio to come. I am not only an emerging author, it seems that I am about to become an emerging artist. Or not. We'll have to see what happens. At the moment, as you can probably hear in the quality of the sound, it's very echoey. There are a lot of very solid concrete walls. I'm going to have to do something about that. Anyway, I wanted to explain. I live in a flat, and all the videos you've seen so far, except when I've been out of doors, all the videos you've seen so far have been filmed in different corners of my flat. So I was out for a walk a year ago, actually a year ago and 2 months, because it was at the very end of February. I was out and I walked past a lamppost and saw stuck up a little ticket saying that an artists group was looking for an extra person to come and take over a studio. I answered, phoned them. Of course, the ticket had been up there for some time. The advert had been out in various places and somebody else was ahead of me in the queue. But I asked them to keep my telephone number, and 2 months ago, pretty much a year to the day since I last spoke to them, they phoned and asked, somebody else had left, and was I interested in taking over that space? I said, sure. And I came here to have a look. So this room is mine. I've got 2 rooms. I've got a room behind the glass windows behind me here, which is a kind of kitchenette. It has water. It has a sink. It has water. There's nothing else there. Lots of pipes in the ceiling. I'm calling that the wet room. It's what is it? 3 meters by 2, something like that. And then out here, in the dry room, I have 3 by 3. I think this place used to be a laundry. I'm pretty sure there was some heavy machinery down here, because you can see there are outlets, electric outlets here for power. Those outlets are actually designed for outdoor use. So I can only assume there was something very powerful down here. Maybe it was a tumble dryer. I think washing machines don't, take quite as much power, but tumble dryers do. They use these, I'm told, they use these sorts of plugs so that people don't plug other things into them. There are other plugs, there are other regular electric sockets. There's a couple down there and a couple up there. And I think at least 4 in the wet room there. So I've got power. From what I've been told, this space has been used for all sorts of purposes since it was a laundry. I've been told that there was a computer company based down here. I've been told that there was a weaving company, or a group of people down here who wove. There were looms set up in at least 3 of the rooms. I don't know quite how long it's been an artists' collective, but certainly I am not the first, or indeed the second, or probably even the third person to occupy this space at least. One of my predecessors here, I think, was very probably an action painter, judging by the amount of paint that's spattered all over the place. And someone here was a bit of a joker because there are various messages written on the walls, and I've found them also on bits of furniture. I inherited a few pieces of furniture, some of which I will keep, some of which I will probably junk. I inherited quite a lot of junk as well. We'll have to do something with that. I have found a couple of other occupants. There was a rather large spider when I first came by, and I've come across a few other smaller creatures in the process, but it's actually not infested at all. And I got the window open the other day and pruned a rose bush which was trying to get in. And so this room is mine. I've rented it now for the last 2 months and for the foreseeable future, and it's fantastic, except there's quite a bit of work to be done on it, and that's another reason why I have been absent from the internet, because I've been putting in some work into this. Well, work, I say. I've cleaned out the wet room, and I can sit there and set up the computer and, the laptop, and to write a little if I want to ruin my back because it's not comfortable. But in here, the plan is to clean it out properly. I want to build in the room a framework around all the 4 walls so that I can easily attach things to the walls without needing to make any heavy drilling into them. I don't want to do any heavy drilling myself, and I don't want to pay anyone to come and do it. We're doing things on a shoestring here. So that's the idea. If things go as I plan, you will see that develop in future videos. I'm going to have curtains in here, I think, and probably a mat on at least part of the floor to absorb sound. And I hope that I will then be able to use this as a studio to film videos and to record podcasts as well. Within about 15 minutes walk of this place, I have counted 6 charity shops or second-hand shops or antique shops. So I think that I'll be able to get the sort of furniture that I need. What I have decided I need is a chair. I'd also like a bookshelf of some sort. And I'd like a table, a desk that I can sit at to write at, because the thing that I've got in the wet room is not fit for purpose, for writing at. The only major problem at the moment is that there is no door. There is a doorway, but there is no door into my neighbour artist's space there. So I need to find some way to close that. I need to build a door. So that's a big project to come. My neighbour here, she isn't here at the moment, which is why I feel I can stand here and talk naturally to you. Generally, this place is not frequented very much. At least I have been here and been completely alone for quite a long time on more than one occasion. I suppose the other thing to say about this is I fear that what I am doing here might be categorized as procrastination. As long as I am working on the studio, getting it ready, I'm not doing an awful lot of writing. So that's where we are. That's what I am doing and why I have been absent. Okay, I'm going to stop. Cheerio for now.